Hello guys, this is Becca. I thought I would give you a flip through of my finished swap and glue book. If you recall, I used a smash book, I think they were called. I'm pretty sure I covered everything up. This here is from Close to My Heart. It's not a smash book. I forgot what Close to My Heart called their books. But it's not a I think it's... I don't remember what they called it, but it's not a smash book. But it's similar to a smash book. It's just the Close to My Heart brand. So I just decorated the outside. This here, I Mod Podged some... napkin on each corner, and then I cut out letters out of a magazine and put swap and glue on it. I decorated the inside, and then this was the first page. I just put this flower magazine piece on here. This Welcome to My Life was already there. So I'm just going to give you a quick flip through. I'm not going to take the time to explain anything or say who it was from. But every one of these pages is swaps that I did with someone. And are the images that they sent me. I did put some bling on this page. Should have put it on more. But I just took the images that the partners that I swapped with sent me. I did write down who it was from, who I swapped with on each spread. And I really like the way it come out. This is going to be a very enjoyable book just to pull out and flip through and see the pretty images and to read who I received them from and things like that. It's going to be really nice to flip through. And if you're not familiar with swap and glue, if you are new to my channel and you're not familiar with swap and glue, what it is you get with someone, you can just contact any of your crafty friends and ask them if they would like to do a swap and glue with you. And what you do is you send your partner 15 to 20 magazine pages. Now, it doesn't have to be all magazine pages. It can be like calendar pages, that has the pretty pictures on it. It can be like brochures, travel brochures. It can be, I've even used like the sales catalog. Excuse me. I would cut out the pretty images out of the sales catalogs, things like that. And you send your partner enough of images that they could do a page, or either a one-page or two-page spread. Usually somewhere around, oh, that's got to be glued down. Somewhere around 15 to 20, what's equivalent to 15 or 20 magazine pages is usually what we send. That way they have enough to choose from. They can fix a one or two page spread and then have a little left over, or they can just make as many spreads with that particular. I have just used everything, just however many spreads it would make. And then there's some that I would call it quits and then just add it to my stash to have later to look back on. This here is a card that someone sent me. This was a predictive. This one was really, really fun. This was, this two-page spread was, I swapped with my sister, TheBeccajb. And it's a predictive swap, where you pick out images to send your partner, and then you write down which of those images you think that person will use first. And you can write down as many or just one, it don't matter. You can, my sister wrote down 16 different images she thought I would use. Now, when I sent her the pages from me, I predicted several, but not that many. And it's fun to see their spread when they get through and see if they use the images you predicted that they would use. Now, this was a calendar page, so I didn't add anything else to it, but just I cut it in half and it fit on both sides, and I didn't add anything else to it. I thought it was too pretty like that. Didn't want to cover it up. Now, I put tabs in this book. It makes it easier to turn. I haven't put them in any of my other books, but I am really thinking about maybe going back and doing that. I just take like a sheet of paper, cardstock or something, and cut it into strips. Let's see if I have a strip right here handy. I don't know if I do or not. I might have threw them away. I had some, but I cleaned out my little junk box there. But you just cut a strip, and probably about 1 inch wide, maybe not quite 1 inch, it's according to how big you want it, and long enough that you can fold it over and staple it or glue it to your page, so you can have a tab. And you just put it downward, and then once you get all the way to the bottom, you start at the top again, and just like a file, the filing tabs and stuff. So that way it's easier to grab a hold to that tab and turn the page. I really liked this one. And then I just took a big magazine sheet that I liked the whole page, and I just put it here on the back for my back cover, and to decorate my back cover, which it was a magazine page that someone sent me for a swap and glue, so I used it right there, and I have their name, Joe Phil Kate, C-A-T-E, Kate, Joe Phil Kate is the one I swapped with. That I had that image, and also this here. I liked, this is the only one I turned this way, and I turned it this way because that's the way I don't remember if this was a magazine page or if it was a calendar page. I can't remember, but the way it was turned, I needed to turn it this way in my book. It's the only one like that I turned that way, but I thought that was cute. So that's the end of this is my very first completed swap and glue. Now, I have other glue books that I'm not calling swap and glues because I'm just doing my own thing in it. It's not images that I received from someone else. But I have started another swap and glue book. This here is this is an old Stampin' Up, I believe, is where I got this one. Might be close to my heart, but I'm thinking it's Stampin' Up. Let's see if they have it somewhere. Yep, this one's a Stampin' Up. This was a planner that I purchased and used one year from Stampin' Up. I'm going to use this to mark my place wherever I'm at. I have a pen in case I want to, well, I will write in it who it's from. But I'm just going to put something here. Maybe I'll put swap and glue there or something. And then these here, these shiny pages, are what they call the dashboards for each month of the planner. And I cut the little tabs off that had the months on them. And I'm just going to glue over these. I kind of hate to. They're such pretty pages, and they're, you know, they're real good pages, and they're shiny. But I don't know what else I would use them for, so I'm just going to glue over these. And then these here starts just the regular planner pages. It's pretty full, and as I complete it more, I will probably end up having to take some of the pages out. I'm thinking about taking these that I never did use and put them in the front, or the ones I didn't decorate. I used them, but I didn't decorate them. Thinking about putting these in the front. See, it says Stampin' Up! Right there. Now, all of these, well, not all of them, but some of them, these right here I didn't decorate. Let me... Macy, what are you doing? I decorated these, but not with dimensional type thing, except for the washi tape there. Let's see, I did that side. Okay, let's see what else we got here. All right. I would go through spells of not decorating my planner, and so that's why that some of them are decorated and some ain't. But what I'm trying to do is get the ones that are not, that doesn't have like the dimensional type decorations on them. Like these. And put them in the front. So I can use those first. Because what I was saying is, as I glue things on these papers, it's going to, you know, cause it to be more bulky. So I may end up having to take some of these out and not use them in this go round and this plant, you know, this. I may have to take some out. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, goodness. Because it may be too bulky to close. But we'll just see how bulky it does get. And I'll know. That was just like the end of the month that had one, you know, didn't use all the calendar pages for that month. Okay, so that's all of that. I really kind of hate to use these. I may end up putting them in the back. I don't know, guys. I just don't know. Okay, see how thick that is? And as you add, you know, oh, of course, I have room for it to grow, so I may not have to take any out, because I definitely have room for it to grow. See there? I definitely have room for it to grow, so I may not have to take any out. But this is going to be my next swap and glue book. So, like I said, I'm going to put some letters here saying swap and glue. I want to somehow put the year either on the inside. I may just write it here on the inside. Just put the year on the inside. That way I will know what year this is, which is 2021. Okay. Now, this being the type of material this is, I'll probably put some stickers with the year on this one. So there we go. That's going to be my swap and glue book. Now, I'm not going to put anything else on the front of this. I decorated it when I was using it as a planner, and I like it. And I'm just going to leave it. It has a gold flower, has some gold hearts, and it says, Love Today. So I'm just going to leave that as it is on the front. And I wanted to say, if you would like to do a swap and glue with me, I would love to do one. My email address is always in the description of all of my videos. So feel free to email me, and in the subject line put swap and glue, and let me know who you are and that you would like to do a swap and glue with me, and we will swap magazine, and if you have them, calendar pages. I mostly send magazine pages, but we will swap images, 15 to 20 images, and then we'll do up our pages and share it here on YouTube. And I would love to do that with you if you would like to do a swap and glue. I want to be able to keep doing these. I love the swap and glues. I love getting images from other people to see what other images they might come up with that I don't have, and things like that. And I like to put it together a spread using the images they send. Oh, excuse me. So if you'd like to do a swap and glue, just let me know, and we will get that going. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here for now. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will talk with you later. Bye.